again, Mary's never sold insurance before. This is the first time out. I think some of y'all that are doing now, she did in-home appointments. So if you're doing telesales, your road is much harder road. Your road is very uphill, because first time closing, you might close 10%. And then if you follow up with them, you might get to where you're closing 25%. And then as you get better, then your no-show rate will be about 50%. Your close rate, might be another 50%. So, if you choose to do telesales, I'm just going to warn you that you got to have super thick skin. It's not going to be as successful what Mary did. Like, she didn't do it. She did what we recommended. Hey, just get in front of people because you're going to have a better opportunity. And then, so some of you guys are trying to grind it out telesales. Look at what you're missing. You're missing an opportunity to make a couple grand on a weekend. I think that's better than Uber. I think if you Ubered that amount of time that you did, you might make, I don't know, $500. But a little over $2,000 on a part-time basis is not bad. How many of y'all out there would want to do what Mary did? The question is, y'all want to do it, but are you willing to do what it takes to do what Mary did? She had a great first week. One thing about getting success right away is, like Mary, I'm excited for you. I'm fired up, but let's, calm down. Let's do it again. And if it doesn't go so well, don't get depressed because, it's just numbers, right? Mm-hmm. And you just have to continue to do what you're supposed to do and not make decisions based on emotion. It's okay to get fired up, especially when you start seeing, the money deposited into your checking account. That'll get you fired up for sure. But don't get depressed either. So, people say, I'd love to do that. Well, did you go to the event? No. Did you have a chance to go to the event? Well, I heard you guys talking about all the time. Okay. Look, you make your decisions and you got to live by the decisions you make. My question then is, do you want to make better decisions to have better results? Right? I know I'm getting a little bit hard here, but there's a part of me that's like, how can I continue to let you fail? Like, how can I had a struggle with my conscience. I was praying a couple days ago, like one of my hour-long sessions, and struggling with people are making such bad decisions in my group. And I don't know how to tell them to make better decisions while being nice. It's kind of like when you're a kid, they're going down the wrong road. You're going to yank them back. You can do everything you can in your power to yank them back. And because they're your kid, you care about them, you love them, and you're going to do everything you can. I'm trying to, keep you going in the business. And sometimes I try to be too nice, I think. And by doing that, it makes it sound like it's okay to let you continue to make bad decisions. Like some of y'all here who went to the conference hadn't bought your ticket for the next one. So my question is, why not? You already saw how awesome the conference was, and then some of you who didn't make the right decision, you're going to continue to make the wrong decision. And I'm telling you, how can you continue to do that? If you heard what Mary did and you want to get Mary's results, is it okay for you to make a couple thousand on a Friday and Saturday on 2 days and booking appointments Thursday night? Is that okay if you want those results, then you're going to have to do the stuff that Mary did. Right? But look, it's your life, man, not my life. It's your life. It's your life that you're messing with, not me. Not messing with my life. Trust me, I've got a lot of stuff going on. It's not like I need your production. Okay, let's make that clear. I'm not depending on your production for my financial future. Never is that ever the case. And for you builders out there, no one person is ever going to be your sugar daddy or sugar mama. If you start thinking like that, then you should not be recruiting. Okay. But the bottom line is, how can I let you continue to make bad decisions? Right? I can't anymore. I can't, in my good conscience, do it anymore. Does that make sense? Again, I'm going to try to be nice as much as I can, but at the same time, I got to balance it with the truth. Like the truth, it's not knowing the truth will set you free. It's knowing and doing the truth will set you free. You know, like I read this thing on discipline. An undisciplined life is not worth living. If you cannot discipline your flesh, you will be forever struggling spiritually, physically, mentally. It's the source of all anxiety and worry. Undisciplined. Whether you're undisciplined in your prayer life, that leads to chaos because Satan and his demons are waiting. They are all over you because they know you're undisciplined in your prayer life and they're attacking you. Man, I am disciplined. I had amped up my discipline since last October to like it's never been this way before. And I'm fearless. I don't worry. I'm free from worry because I'm trusting now. I'm turning myself all over to what God wants me to do. And I don't worry anymore. I don't worry about anything. I don't care. The only thing I feel responsible for is helping you get your goals and where you need to go. And again, I can't let you, I'll say let, it sounds like I have control. I don't have any control over you, but I can't let it go without being said. Okay. So we have family reunion event coming up August 2nd through the 4th. And the discount tickets, $249, are only going to be available through Saturday. Sunday, they go up to whatever they go up to, what, $399? They get jacked up another $100 or $150. And you can go on a payment plan. And I think you need to at least sign up for it. Get on a payment plan. It's in Raleigh, it's in Burlington, North Carolina at the Alliance headquarters. And this also includes Saturday lunch, Saturday dinner, and Sunday breakfast. So it includes 3 meals. And it's in Burlington, North Carolina, not the world's busiest place in the world. You know, hotels are affordable, although they're getting eaten up right now. But just sign up for your ticket. So the question is, where do you go to sign up for your ticket? So let's share my screen. Go to the ARC, go to resources, connections, go to Alliance Hotspots, go to events, go to family reunion, buy ticket. Well, family reunion, click on that. This tells you all about it. Starts at 6 p.m. Friday. And then goes Saturday at 9 a.m. And so this will be filled out more. And we got a 9 a.m. worship service, and then it starts around 10-ish, 10 a.m.-ish. And usually I'm involved in the praise and worship music. So hopefully that'll be the case again, because I love that part. Anyway, again, it's optional. So, if you don't believe in God, you're atheist or whatever, you're, another faith persuasion, then maybe not for you. But okay, so in buying a ticket, so let's go to buy tickets. So right now it's $249. Now you can pay it in full, or you can, so just highlight that. Oh, okay, so here's the payment plan. Click next. So this is the terms and conditions, blah, 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 blah. Click next. So you can pay today for $99 to get started. So today, April 22nd, then May 1st, June 1st, July 1st, and August 1st, you'll get drafted $62.50, and that'll get your ticket, right? So, to me, if that's the path of least resistance, then do it. Because when Sunday hits, it's going to go up another $150, which would still be worth it. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't care if you have to pay $500 to get in there. It's still going to be more than worth it because you're going to make your money back on increased belief, increased production that you will. I promise you will. Okay. But this is where you can get your ticket. So hopefully you will make the right decision and then get around the right people that'll get you motivated, get you inspired. It's probably more inspiration. It's probably more belief that you know that you can do it because you see people like you that are out there that are doing it. They're killing it, that were just like you. Like they came from your same background. They came from your same, maybe inexperience, right? But then they figured it out. Like Mary's a great example. So what's great about Mary is that she knows the nervous feelings. She knows, she had a great week. Maybe next week's going to be an even better week, or maybe next week's going to be as good or not as good. Next week's going to be another week, right? And then the week after this is going to be another week. And she's going to get better and better and better. And the next week's going to be another week. And she's still going to be doing it part-time. And right now she's smoking a bunch of you like a cheap cigar that are quote unquote full-time. And so what's full-time? Well, are you spending 8 hours a day doing this? I mean, that's a hard question. When I see some of the dial counts, I'm looking, oh my gosh, 40 dials. You do 40 dials in an hour. So are you really full-time? Are you dialing and running appointments? Are you spending 40 hours doing it? Because if you're not doing that, then you're not even part-time probably. When I see 40 dials or 25 dials, it's like, dude, what are you doing? I mean, what more can I say about that? You need to do what you need to do, right? And if you're full-time, then work full-time. It's amazing what you're going to get done when you slam that phone. What Mary proved is 120 dials, she was able to book appointments. I don't care if it was 15, 14, 7, 5. She made 120 dials. Maybe to get to 15 next week, it'll take her 240 dials, or it'll take her 100 dials. It'll take whatever it takes to fill her calendar, right? So if you go at it from the standpoint of I will do whatever it takes to book my calendar. I coached an agent. He mentally thought telesales was Zoom calls. And he told me, well, I have a number of people that, they just don't have emails. Okay, so we have carriers that will handle no email address. What do you mean by that? He goes, well, they can't get on Zoom. I'm thinking, what do you mean by that? Because, well, I can't meet with them on Zoom to do telesales. I go, where did you hear with us that you can't just talk to them on the phone, that you need to do everything as a Zoom call? Well, I just assumed that because where I was at before, it's like, okay, assume. That was your first problem, assuming, So now we clarified, okay. Now we clarified you can do telesales using just being on the phone. So now this whole world opened up all of a sudden, okay? Well, he wouldn't have been able to find out until he booked a time with me to find that out. It's like, awesome, got someone else fixed. But look, I mean, for whatever reason, that's what he thought. So how many of you are walking around with the same preconceived notions on how it should be or shouldn't be? That maybe if I can kind of get a chance to tweak your brain, you'll start thinking about it differently so that you'll go after it a little bit differently. You know what I mean? Like there's this getting informed about all the possibilities to become successful with us. That's why I sent out the new lead sheet, the lead web page, right? So it gives you an idea of all the different lead programs. Would you be redialing leads or finding another lead source? Kiara says, would you be redialing leads or finding another lead source? I do all. I do everything. I would find other lead sources. I would be redialing the crap out of my leads. Like I said, Mary had old leads that might have been 3 months old. She was pounding those and made a couple thousand off those. Now think of it this way. The other agent that had those leads could have made those $2,000, but Mary decided to call them because they're all dead and beat up, and she made the money off of them. Woohoo, man, fired up about that. So I would redial the leads, and I would look at lead sources like Bang Bang. You get 50 leads for $250. That's $5 a lead. The data is good. Like 95%, the numbers are good, 95%, the emails are good. And it includes a free CRM that will drip campaign all the leads that you're getting automated to try to generate more appointments for you for free. $5 a lead. Now they're not super high intent because all he gets are name, email, and phone number. They don't have, 13 or 12 other points of information. So it's not a super high intent lead. But the super high intent leads, cost more. This is a great way to get started, get 50 local leads, like 10, 15, 25-mile radius, depending on population, where you just slam the phone. Can you imagine if you had 50 leads that you could slam every week that are also getting dripped on? I mean, they're not the highest intent leads, but for $5, what do you want? At least the data is pretty good. So to answer your question, Kara, that's what I would do. Both and. Be careful of the being very A or B. Do it all. Do it all. I know I'm getting my blood pressure up, but again, I can't let you make bad decisions anymore. I can't just let you struggle without hearing the truth. And some of the emails I've been returning on your activity reports, you may not be interested in doing those anymore. Well, if you aren't, cool. Good. What can I say? I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to be nice too on those, but some of them, it's like when I see 0 dials, I see 0 effort. And when I see 0 effort, it's like, did you lose your dream? Did you lose your goal? Did you lose why you wanted to join us? How did you lose it so quick? I don't know. Y'all have so much inside you that God gave you that you have not tapped into. And that's God's probably biggest disappointment in me is that I haven't done everything I could do to become the best I can for him, right? I'm always trying to achieve holiness in my life. And holiness is not just piety, right? Holiness is study. Holiness is action. Okay? It's all those things wrapped up into what you need to do. I am not achieving what I could be, but I'm working on it. Are you working on it? Are you doing everything you can do? Okay, I'm telling you, like a lot of you on those emails I've been emailing back, get on the Bang Bang leads. Like, please, Lord, please let them hear what I'm saying. Put yourself in a position to win. Get 50 leads a week. Pound the phone like Mary's pounding it. Be willing to dial as much as you need to dial to book 15, 20 appointments a week. Are you putting every effort in? Now, some of you have a backup. I know maybe you've got Uber. You're driving Uber. and you're making pretty good money by, I don't know by whose standards, I can't help you there. I can't help you with motivation. All I can help you with is what to do with any kind of motivation that you have to turn it into money. That's all I can do. And I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to spend time with you. Book appointments with me. Book coaching calls with me. Okay. I'm going to tell you what you need to do to get off your butt and start making money with us. Right? Okay. I had to get that off my chest, man, because it's been driving me crazy. Like, again, in my prayer time, I can't continue to let you fail because I'm taking it personally, and I don't know what you need to hear me, but please, please, please hear me. I'm trying to be as sincere as possible without going totally crazy. And I've watched my language, I think, pretty well, so, which is sometimes a challenge. Anyway, gang, come on, man. You can do this thing. You just have to trust yourself, let go and let God, I always say. And like for those of you that believe, let me tell you this. Fear and worry is an insult to God. Let me say it again. Fear, worry, anxiety is a insult to God. Here you go. That's your last nugget. Think about that one. Let go, let God, trust. You're in the right place. All right? You're the right coach. You're with the right people surrounding you, supporting you. That's your opportunity to take it and make the best you can of it. Help me find what God wanted you to be. Right? He's got a dream for you that's way more than what you can even imagine. You're just not tapping into it. So, man, believe. All right, rock on, gang. God bless. I hope this made sense. Please sign up. Please, please, please sign up. Okay. $99. Okay. God bless you.